This is Stephen Alexander with another BSFS book review. Ah! In the second part of our Halloween Doubleheader of Doom, I chose another scary story. Turns out, it was not one scary story, but a compilation of stories by 17 women who were profiled in the book 100 Black Women in Horror. So I figured that I was reading the best of the best in African-American horror fiction. Needless to say, I wasn't disappointed. Because of the length of the book, the number of different stories and different authors, I decided to tell you about my 3 favorite stories in the compilation.
The Killer Queen by Sinceridus.
This story features a male lead, which is markedly different from the other stories in the book. A detective, he is tasked with determining what is behind a set of sudden disappearances of famous people after parties. The parties have one thing in common, a new woman who smells of honeysuckle. Our main lead is instantly smitten with the woman after a few chance encounters, but is determined to find out why the other ladies think she is involved. You can tell from the title where this is going to go. Despite the obvious hint, I wasn't sure how the main villain would fit with the story. Needless to say, our hero dies horribly at the hand of the queen, but his lust for her is so strong, he hopes she likes his flavor. A yummy and gooey 5 out of 5 stars.
Trisha and Peter by Kamika Aziza.
This story has a dual protagonist, another difference compared to the other stories. The first one is a kid about 8 years old who survives in a zombie apocalypse. She loses her mom after a mission but maintains a somewhat sunny and childish personality. She meets Peter, a white guy who lost his daughter and friends while trying to get to Savannah. Peter kinda abducts her, and they form a new family of sorts, on their way to finding a safe haven. It reminded me a lot of the best of Walking Dead, so I gave it a chompy 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Diana and the Magic Negro by Crystal Connor.
The first story in the book, I found it a good object lesson in the phrase, "Be careful what you wish for." There were some key phrases missing since the Magic Negro gnome on the main character's dresser tends to work its magic regardless of the user's real feelings. Magic Negro is a trope stating that a black person with magic powers or sound advice will help a white protagonist with their problems and then disappear. This is not the kind of Magic Negro. This is the nasty kind. The kind you should probably not give to a 6-year-old as a present. I give this story a magical 4 out of 5 stars. My recommendation. If you're looking for heavy gore, these stories are not what you're looking for, though Killer Queen and the final story in the book come pretty close to that horror genre. If you're looking for thoughtful and scary stories told by some of the best horror writers on the planet, I don't think you'll be very disappointed. These stories probably won't leave your sheets sweaty like a Stephen King novel, but you'll appreciate the well-placed racial overtones and the interweaving of race relations with the subtle nature of paranormal horror. Check out Black Magic Women on Amazon. It'll bring some much-needed scary magic to your life. Got any comments, suggestions, or works for me to review? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, give a hug to the Black Magic Woman in your life. Provided, of course, she's not a man-eating queen bee posing as a human. In which case, give her-it a jar of honey.